Topuria is talking about coming to 155.
Not make sense. Give the chance third time from the some guy who come.
That would be a great fight. That's the fight to make. Because you have a world champion versus a world champion.
I beat the Volkanovski twice. People still say you beat small guy.
Yeah.
He's not your weight division. If I beat Topuria, it's gonna be the same. Everybody's gonna talk same. But
like, if anybody deserves a fight for the world title in the next weight class, it's you. It's simple.
The clip focuses on Islam Makhachev's thoughtful approach to a possible fight with Ilia Topuria at 155 pounds, as he anticipates criticism even in victory, particularly claims about facing a smaller opponent. His awareness of public perception, highlighted during the tense White House moment involving Conor McGregor, shows he understands the spotlight surrounding him. While preparing for a serious challenge in Topuria, the draw and financial scale of a potential clash with McGregor could still play a role in shaping his long-term plans.
It's simple. You knocked out Max Holloway. I mean, it's simple. You knocked out Alexander Volkanovski, one of the greatest of all time. It's simple. That's a no-brainer. That's the fight.
Hopefully, a strong case for why a clash between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev is the logical next step based purely on merit. By scoring definitive knockout wins over Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski, Topuria has firmly established himself as a legitimate contender for the 155-pound title. His push for the opportunity isn't driven by hype, but by proven elite performances inside the cage. A matchup like this would highlight true competitive excellence in the UFC, centered on accomplishment and skill, standing in clear contrast to the promotional theatrics often associated with Conor McGregor, and reinforcing the genuine stakes at the top of the lightweight.
They make that fight happen.
Ilia has been grinding all his life to get to this position.
I was 15 years old. I go with my brother to talk to my father. And we tell him like.
Yet meaningful clip reveals the foundation of Ilia Topuria's rise, emphasizing that his path to the top is the result of lifelong dedication. It highlights a defining moment at just 15 years old, when he asked his father for permission to fully commit himself to martial arts. That decision laid the groundwork for the confidence and relentless determination he displays today. His career has been shaped by sacrifice and long-term ambition, distinguishing him as someone motivated by a deep-rooted pursuit of greatness rather than temporary fame or sporadic high-profile returns often linked to names like Conor McGregor.
Hey, Dad, we don't want to go to school anymore, but we really want to train, and we're gonna go like all day, every day into gym, and we're gonna train. And he told me like, if you're really gonna try.
Young Ilia and his brother openly asked their father for permission to step away from a traditional education and devote themselves entirely to training. It captures the level of commitment and belief necessary to reach the highest level in combat sports. For them, this wasn't a passing interest, but a defining life decision made at a very early age. That daily immersion in the gym became the foundation for the athlete Topuria has become, highlighting the discipline and inner drive behind his pursuit of Islam's title, an intensity that contrasts with the more flamboyant public image often associated with Conor McGregor.
Time, and like you tell me, you have my approval.
Incredible. What a story. And you just went to the gym all day.
All day.
Highlights the moment Ilia's father agreed to support his dream, but only under one firm condition: total dedication. His approval came with a clear message: if you're going to train constantly, then you must give it everything. It wasn't simple permission. It was the passing down of a mindset rooted in complete commitment. The emphasis on training every single day reflected the level of immersion expected. That agreement became the foundation of Ilia's path, showing that his rise is not just about natural ability, but also about strong family backing and a shared conviction in his purpose. This deep commitment shapes his pursuit of Islam's lightweight title, revealing a fighter molded by discipline and long-term focus rather than momentary fame.
Soon enough, they become the first Georgians to receive a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Ilia starts his pro career with 4 straight submission wins, winning a belt in mixed fight events promotion in the process.
And I was working because I had to pay all the competitions. I was working in 4 works.
He then grabs another 2 submissions wins.
Ilia's early journey, from becoming one of the first Georgians to earn a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt to starting his pro career with 4 straight submission wins. It also notes that he worked to pay for his own competitions, underscoring the sacrifice behind his rise. His strong BJJ base and early dominance reflect a well-rounded skill set and a resilience shaped by steady hard work rather than a pursuit.
It's after this KO and with 7 other wins by submissions that the UFC comes calling. He manages to win the fight against Youssef Zalal via unanimous decision. Then his UFC rampage starts.
Captures Ilia Topuria's pivotal move into the UFC, where his track record of finishes, highlighted by a blend of knockouts and 7 submission victories, ultimately secured him a contract. His debut win by unanimous decision over Youssef Zalal marked more than just another result. It signaled the beginning of his surge within the promotion. That performance confirmed he was more than a regional prospect, proving he could adjust and succeed on the sport's biggest platform. For Islam, it represents a matchup with someone who methodically worked his way up, earning recognition through steady results rather than hype or personality-driven attention.
Ilia destroyed everybody on his path, but his greatest challenge is yet to come.
Ilia Topuria's journey, showing him as dominant over every opponent so far, while signaling that his ultimate test lies ahead, a clash with Islam Makhachev at 155 pounds that could cement his legacy and prove his divisional claim. Topuria's focus is clearly on real competitive achievement rather than spectacle, emphasizing that legacy outweighs fame. In a bold moment, he dismisses a potential rival, stating, "I don't think he's as good as he says he is, to be quite honest. But we will see," reflecting his confidence and readiness to challenge any perceived hierarchy. This straightforward assessment fuels anticipation, sparking rivalry and tension much like the mind games used by high-profile fighters such as Conor McGregor.
I don't think he's as good as he says he is, to be quite honest, but we will see.
Ilia Topuria's mindset with his pointed remark, "Wear it now. You want to win, you're not given to you," delivered while taking a photo with the belt. It's a clear dig at anyone he feels hasn't genuinely earned their success, reflecting his disdain for unearned recognition or clout chasing. The statement highlights his core belief in achieving through hard work and true competitive dominance. In the fight world, this kind of verbal sparring fuels rivalries and adds personal stakes, much like Conor McGregor's notorious taunts, turning the story into more than just a physical contest.
Where now?
You want to earn your not given to you. He took advantage of taking a photo with the belt and that
Statement, "I picked this old man. Shut up, young fella. A lesson. I'm going to help you," shows Ilia Topuria at his most fearless. It's classic fight trash talk meant to belittle and intimidate, labeling his opponent as old while asserting he's ready to teach a lesson. The remark signals that Topuria sees himself as the rising force in the division, prepared to challenge anyone in his way. Like Conor McGregor's headline-grabbing rhetoric, it showcases his fierce competitive drive and his willingness to battle both mentally and physically.
Just before Ilia's championship fight, the UFC took notice of Alexander.
All right, so your brother Alexander, this is very exciting. He's been signed by the UFC. He's very good, very talented. He's ready. He's ready. Trust me.
The clip expands the Topuria story by highlighting his brother Alexander's UFC signing. Ilia's enthusiastic endorsement, "He's ready. He's ready. Trust me," not only emphasizes Alexander's skill, but also showcases the family's shared ambition and confidence. It points to the emergence of a fighting dynasty in the UFC, adding depth to Ilia's journey and underscoring that the Topuria brothers are a powerful force both individually and together, with Ilia's pursuit of Islam's belt forming part of a broader, family-driven legacy.